Good morning everybody, Andy here, Forest Team, out in a rather wet and miserable Forest of Dean today. And today signifies 1 week to go until the OMM Trail Marathon. Super excited today. I want to just touch upon how I felt training's gone. It's not been a proper training block, as you know. I've only had 7 weeks, one of those has been on holiday, so I've tuned up for the race. So let's talk a little bit about that. Also, it's 4 days until the Spring Mile, which is cool. I enjoy that event. I'm not taking it too seriously because I'm not a 1 mile racer, but I do like to go and put my foot down, and that'll be a good test of the hip. You know, going around those corners, it was the left side for me, mainly on my hips, that I've been suffering with, so that'll be a good test to see how that's holding out. And today you may have noticed there is a lot of greenery in the forest. Yes, the colour is coming back, which is beautiful because the winter has been miserable, dark, damp, dreary, horrible this year. And even though it's raining now a bit, it's lovely to run through here and see so many different shades of green. It's good for the soul. It's a signal that spring is here. Summer's just around the corner, and I can't wait to make the most of summer training this year. Long evening runs. Oh, can't wait. Anyway, let's talk about training. Right, so training's been good. We said at the beginning of this block that I wasn't going to take this seriously. I wasn't going to jump onto a plan. I had 7 weeks. One of those weeks was a holiday up in beautiful Scotland, which is awesome. And for me, that was great because it took all pressure off. Like with Newport, we ran hard for 16 weeks. We had a great training block. There was a bit of pressure there to do well after all that training, so it was nice to come off the back of that and do some structured work, which I have been doing, but without any real time goals at the end of it. At the end of the day, I've run 2 marathons in my life, 1 official race, 1 time trial. I'm not an expert, I don't claim to be, and this trail one, it's going to be all about finishing and not about time. It's going to be a strategic race. It's going to be racing the race and not racing the time. So I just wanted to spend the first 3 weeks and these last 2 weeks before a mini taper, if you can taper, getting as much mileage in as I can, as much elevation as I can, and making sure the legs feel strong. First 3 weeks went okay. That's where it got let down. The second week, if you remember, I had to take a bit of a step back. Work was mad, loads going on, and I didn't get the mileage I wanted logged. So I think the first week I got 50 miles, the second week I got like 25, and then the third week I got 40, something like that. Then I had a week off in Scotland, and last week we ran 50. This week's going to be 40, which is cool. It's what I aim for. These last 2 weeks have been exactly what I wanted. It's just that first block of 3 that was almost everything I wanted. By that second week, I didn't really want to have to take a step back in that second week because I knew I'd be doing that on holiday. So, a bit of a shame, but in the grand scheme of things, and with the 16 weeks training before, it's really not going to make any difference, and I'm certainly not going to make it an excuse if I do badly on Saturday. So I'm really pleased, and Tuesday night's going to be a bit of fun, going and having a blast, having a 1 mile race and a marathon race in the space of 5 days. Should be good fun, but I do enjoy the speed. I do miss training for speed, although this forest that I live in is perfectly built for longer distance training with all these awesome trails, and I plan to do just that throughout the summer. So as far as training's gone for this marathon, I give it an 8 out of 10. Can't complain, really happy. Felt really strong this week on the workouts, even though James bombed off on the Tuesday. He's way better on hills than I am, but as for myself, I felt good, hip felt good. I'm just coming up to 7 miles into this run and I haven't even had a twinge on my hip, so I really am hoping now that all this care I've been putting into it, all this love I've been showing it with the rolling and the stretching and exercises is helping. So that is training. I'm really happy. Enjoy the rest of the view, enjoy the rest of the run, and we'll wrap it up when we're done. Do you know what, we'll just wrap it up there. You've seen a lot of me over the last few weeks. I've put out some really long videos. Let's make this one a shorter one. So that's it guys for this week. We're obviously going into next week, as I said, reduced mileage. Looking forward to the week. Stay tuned for the 1 mile race vlog later, probably Wednesday next week, and my final thoughts on the marathon, which will probably come out on Friday. So there we go. A successful-ish marathon training block done. If you enjoyed this video guys, please as always do give it a like, share it with your running friends, and subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and I will see you on Wednesday. Until then.